few words. Welcome, sir. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for organizing this great event and for inviting me. So I would like to thank ASSAM and the esteemed president. This is very important. We talked about economy, environment, history, security. We talked about politics. So this was an encompassing event. So we are talking about a wide geography and everything that we talked about have been very valuable, and we came up with many suggestions. So this conference actually laid a great foundation for the unity and solidarity of our countries. So seas are very important for the Turkish world and for the Islamic world. Seas are very important. We shouldn't let others steal our seas. So we talked about energy. More than 35% of the oil reserves and more than 50% of natural gas reserves are brought up from sea. And this number is increasing every day. That's why we should not only focus on our land, but we should focus on our seas as well, for our own security, for our prosperity, both for today's generations and future generations. Today, our fish are being stolen by Western countries in Somalia, in Tanzania, in Sudan, in Djibouti. In many countries, they are rich in fish resources, but these resources are stolen by Italians, the Spanish, the Greek. They are literally being stolen and in great quantities. So let me just give you a few numbers. So since in the East Mediterranean, we don't have a natural heritage area, we lost 400 million US dollars of money from a specific kind of fish. And we know that there are rich oil and natural gas resources surrounding the countries, but there are countries who would like to steal these resources. So we have to protect our seas for our future generations, for the economy, for our religion as well. 1 out of every 16 people in the world make money from the sea. So fishing, giving more attention to fishing will actually help us reduce unemployment as well. Normally, according to social sciences, for fishing, you need to invest less than 10,000 US dollars to make money out of fishing. So this definitely this will strengthen economy. You will reduce unemployment, which will then reduce security issues. You will become a stable country. That's why we need to give priority to our seas. So in terms of security, today and in the past, all great empires and countries, they grew themselves thanks to sea. So if you do not have control over your seas, if you do not have marine power, then you are not a major country. That's why if we get together in unity, in solidarity, if we want to become major players, major countries, we have to grow stronger at sea. Even though we are in different continents, the sea brings us together because the sea allows for transportation. Around 90% of global exports and imports take place through the seas. So for export and import, for security, and for bringing ourselves closer to each other, seas play an important role. As the Republic of Turkey, we signed an agreement with Libya. And this agreement has a slogan saying that Libya is Turkey's sea neighbor, marine neighbor. This is an important slogan. So this is actually the answer as to why Libya and Turkey should stand shoulder to shoulder. And such collaborations should happen between each and every country in every geography possible. So being land neighbors is actually the same as being marine neighbors. Today, Oman and Pakistan are actually neighbors at sea. So this is the perspective that we need to have. I have one more suggestion. As you know, NATO and the European Union have marine operations, numerous marine operations. In Africa, in Asia, in the Middle East, these countries, our brotherly countries, need to act together, and we have the capabilities to perform joint marine operations. We have individual strengths, but we have to muster those strengths together. So, my final word would be this: the most important environment that brings us together is the air that we breathe. And the second one is water, the sea, because it allows us to go from one place to another and it brings us closer together. That's why we have to take control over our seas for many, many reasons. I would like to thank ASSAM for organizing such an invaluable organization. I am honored to have taken part in this organization, and I would like to thank each and every participant for being a part of this event.
Ben teşekkür ederim.
Denizle alakalı gerçekten
Well, listening